con desprendimiento constante a la izquierda o al centro, a la medida que la jugada lo lleve.
Allá va Israel Castro, segmento del juego cortesía de Verizon Wireless. Juega Cacho para adelante. ¡Neri! ¡La gran jugada! ¡Golazo! ¡Gol, gol, 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 gol! ¡Golazo el de Juan Carlos Cacho! ¡Es una obra de arte para enmarcar! ¡Golazo, golazo, golazo! ¡Aso, aso, aso!
¡Qué gol, qué jugada! Vea la repetición, cómo con la izquierda recibe, le quita, le pone un sombrerito y define. O sea, las tres toques de la pelota es con la zurda, recibe, la quita.
¿No la toca Alex al final?
No la toca nadie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 en la barrera y Tornado que estorba. Atento Doni. El cancerbero brasileño le pega a Ramón. ¡Golazo! ¡Gol, gol, 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 gol! ¡Golazo de Ramón Morales! Le pegó con alma, vida, corazón, potencia y una gran sutileza, además de la pierna izquierda. ¡Golazo, golazo, golazo! ¡Aso, aso, aso!
Cuando ve la felicidad de Hugo, cómo lo canta, lo celebra, lo dijimos antes, Pablo, esa distancia, yo lo vi en Chiclayo justo contra Argentina, ahí la puso, esa era la distancia, era la zurda y Ramoncito nuevamente con gran capacidad técnica, porque una pelota.
Is that the best Mexico you ever seen, Danny?
No, the 05 was better.
The one that made it all the way to the semifinals of the Confederation Cup?
Yeah, that team was a beast. They beat Brazil there too.
Dang.
Yeah.
For a while, Mexico was just beating Brazil like they were nothing.
Yeah, and that was prime Brazil. That had Adriano. It had who else?
Beast, that tank.
Ronaldinho. No, Fresh Ronaldo. And then, yeah, it was good.
I kind of remember that Gold Cup, like barely, or not the Gold Cup, that Copa America.
Yeah.
Like it's it's barely there. I remember Mexico sent their two squads. They sent the strong squad to the Copa America, and then they sent their weaker squad to the Gold Cup because they were happening in the same year.
Yeah.
I remember that Mexico got smashed like 3-0 by the USA.
Oh,
in the
because they
Gold Cup.
put all their eggs in the other basket.
Yeah.
Damn. So we were just like, it's just a Gold Cup.
Yeah, at that time. Yeah.
Dang. I feel the same way.
Yeah. I think Mexico made it all the way. I think they won third place.
Yeah. You beat Uruguay.
Yeah. And they lost to Argentina.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah. that was the 2000s Argentina.
Wait, who won it?
Brazil.
Oh.
They smashed Argentina 3-0 in the final.
Mm.
I don't remember where the final was held.
Probably Uruguay.
Probably. But yeah.
That first goal was really good.
Who scored it again?
Neri Castillo.
I don't remember him.
So this man is Uruguayan, but he was born in Mexico. So then it was like, who's he gonna play for? Because he was doing really good. I forgot what team he was in.
In Europe or?
He was in Europe. Yeah. And then he scored that goal. And then, well, yeah, he picked us because Hugo Sanchez persuaded him to come, and then he eventually came. And then that was his first game, I think. And then he scored that goal, and everybody's like, "Whoa, we got a talent." Yeah.
Oh, and Hugo Sanchez was there as the coach.
Yeah, bro, that was the worst World Cup run ever.
He wasn't the team, or he wasn't the coach that got to the 2010 World Cup, was he?
No, it was Javier Aguirre.
Oh, I remember that dude. He had the face of like a weird animal.
Yeah,
like a badger.
Yeah. No, so it was Hugo Sanchez, but he was messing up, so they threw him out. They bought Sven-Goran Eriksson.
Oh, I remember that too.
Yeah. And then he was dying, and then they brought Javier Aguirre. I think he was still at Atletico Madrid, so I think he did both jobs.
Was he Mexican?
Yeah.
Oh,
oh wait, who?
Javier Aguirre.
Yeah, he's Mexican.
So he did both jobs.
I think he did.
We coached Mexico and Atletico.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, but he got us through.
And then we disappointed as always.
Yes. And in our usual. out at the round of 16.
To quality South American side.
Yeah. Some team.
Dang. Yeah, that's the intro. This is episode 52, Denny.
It is?
Yeah. Dang.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
100. The road to 100.
We're 52% done with.
We're like that Windows file. You remember
the what?
The old computers, like you would like move a file to another file and it would show you the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'd be like 1,000 hours. But it was just lying.
Oh. Sometimes that happens on like the computer I have right now.
Really?
When I'm moving over like old episodes over to like the USB stick, it'll say like time completed is like 4 hours.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, and it slowly goes down.
Yeah.
Sometimes it would be days.
Days.
Yeah, I was like, what?
When you were torrenting like movies?
Yeah, or something.
How much did you torrent back in the day?
Not enough. Because I never got a virus.
I don't think I ever got a virus, but I think the computer did slow down.
Yeah, it does slow down.
I remember I had a friend in like college told me he got a call from Verizon because they caught him torrenting, and they made him do like a what is it, like an 8-hour like piracy course.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they else they were gonna sue him?
I think cancel is like a plan.
Oh wow.
And I think they paid him like $100 too. Or no, they didn't pay him. He had to pay Verizon $100.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I don't do that anymore.
No.
It's not worth it.
I just get my music on
Spotify.
No.
Apple Music.
Google Play Music.
Google Play Music.
Shout out to the Google Play Music.
Which comes with
family plan.
Which comes with the GOAT of all services, YouTube Premium.
Yeah, shout out YouTube Red or Premium again. Sorry.
They're interchangeable.
I don't care. It's a great service.
Yeah.
But
it's the GOAT of services.
Yeah. So I would say it's probably YouTube Red, probably Apple Music. I guess that's it. And Spotify, I don't know. I had Apple Music and I had Spotify for a little bit.
Which one do you like better?
Apple Music, because I had an iPhone and it syncs really well with an iPhone.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Spotify. See how I like it.
Oh, what is it? On the Tres Ways One Goal email, I always get email advertisements from Spotify to sign up for 3 months, 99 cents.
Oh, I saw that.
You should take the opportunity, Danny.
Yeah.
Log in with the podcast email.
That's funny. I think it's anybody that signs up right now.
Really?
They have that deal often. I remember it last year.
I think I did that for almost a year. Like I signed up with my like email, my personal email. Then I signed up with the USF email. Then I signed up with some other email I had.
That's funny.
I had like, what is it? I paid Spotify $3 for like 9 months of service.
Wow.
I mean, it kind of sucks because then like I would lose all like my like songs and all my saved playlists.
Oh, you start over?
Yeah.
Dang.
I guess that's how they eventually get you.
Right?
Yeah.
Nah, I wanted to use it because somebody said they have a good algorithm to like discover music that you like or something. I don't know.
Is that how you find your music?
I just like. How do you find your music?
I think like two ways. I either get it from friends.
Yeah.
That was our first pod name.
Yeah.
For like 2 days, and then Julian came on board, and then we're like, shit, we gotta change the 3.
And then Tasif came, so he's the goal.
Yeah. Now there's like what 4 or 5 of us.
Yeah.
Interchange.
Yeah.
And then what is it? The guests we bring on sometimes.
Yeah. Right.
We're almost a full team now.
Squad.
Yeah.
We can make an 11.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But going back to the music, I get it 2 ways. I either get it from my friends who recommend like artists and stuff, and then like I go on like music review websites.
Oh really?
Yeah. And like they'll tell me like they'll have like a rating whether it's good or not, and that's how I usually find like the gems. And then like because I find them, it kind of leads I guess to my third way of finding music is like, oh, I like this artist. Oh, this one's also kind of recommended. I'll check them out. And then I'm like, oh, I kind of like them too. And it goes down in a rabbit hole.
It's like when you go on YouTube and you hit that one video.
Yeah.
And you just keep going. No, that's how I usually do it too. So like whoever I listen to, like if they feature somebody and I'm like, they were kind of good, I'll listen to them. And then I'll start listening to them. And then they'll feature somebody. And I'll be like, these guys pretty good. Like, let me listen to him too. And then it just keeps going like that. That's how I get it.
We gotta get featured on another podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we gotta do.
And then they'll be like, whoa, I like this person. And then so on and so forth. Until Eric has his own podcast.
No, you know how like the fan channels all have their like spin-offs now. Like if there's like a popular dude on the fan channel, they make their own YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be us.
We're gonna have, what is it?
Caesar, you're Robbie.
Nah.
You're gonna get a kitchen.
we're recording right in front of the kitchen too.
Yeah. That's funny.
I can't wait to see Eric's fan channel. It's
Right?
gonna be yellow and black time.
Yellow and black.
Yeah, he can't say black and yellow because he'll get sued for copyright.
Wiz.
Yeah, the Wiz Khalifa song.
That song was pretty good.
It's catchy. It's not good.
Yeah, it sure is. It's catchy. What was that other song I remember a lot? The one by Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, even though he's a terrible human being,
Great
has
artist.
bangers.
Hit after hit.
Yeah.
No, I forgot what the song was called.
Which one? The one Deuces?
No, there's another one.
I gotta look them up now. Which?
I remember it's like Going Hard like 2010.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Nah,
I like that song.
because it's true.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask another question. Which Chris Brown? Like the early Chris Brown when he was a little kid?
I think it was early. I think it was when it's transitioning. It has this one dude that raps really fast in it. I forgot his name.
Oh, I'm on YouTube right now looking up Chris Brown songs.
Nah.
Is it this one? Run It? No. Or
I forgot what it was called.
what is it? There's no, not Run It.
It's the one where he's like, "How you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't even get in."
Which one is that?
I forgot. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Wait, Apple Music. Like, there's a feature in Apple Music, and I'm pretty sure it's like anywhere else. But you can type in the lyric, and it'll get you to that song. Because every time I'm with my girl, we're like, "Damn, you remember that one song?" And she's like, "No," and I'm like,
Oh, look at me now.
look at me now."
Yeah, that song was good.
I like that one. It was with Busta Rhymes. That's the person.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta turn this down a bit because I'm a little too loud. I'm not excited about Chris Brown. I'm excited about the youth or about the memories.
The memories.
The memories.
I remember we were playing soccer with those Dunedin kids. You obviously.
Yeah.
They would
Shout
always
out
play
Alberto.
that. Yeah, Alberto. I remember him. Is he around?
It was in Plant City. I hung out with him like about a month ago.
Hmm.
He's a Leeds fan. When we were hanging out, he had a Leeds jersey.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So
Good.
random.
Yeah, because you don't really see a lot of Leeds jerseys going on. But
So did you watch the games either?
the Mexico game,
Yeah.
I did.
How was it?
It was
Was it quality?
it was okay. I'm not gonna say it wasn't boring.
They had so many goals.
Yeah, I think I made a list of like my favorite goals
Out of the 7?
out of the 7, but it was okay. I don't think you could learn too much from this game because I mean they smacked Cuba. What can you learn from this game?
Was that like our strongest lineup?
I don't think. I think for the players available, it was, but like overall, I don't think so. Like
Like as a whole?
yeah,
Like
because
all the Mexicans in the world?
well, obviously we're missing Diego Lainez.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. Chucky Lozano.
They don't matter right now, to
Okay.
be honest.
Again, then yeah, it was probably the best lineup they had out there.
Yeah.
Did you see the what's his face? Uriel Antuna had the hat trick.
I
don't know if you saw that. Yeah.
I don't even know who he is.
He was a last minute call up.
Really?
Yeah.
Hat-trick hero?
Yeah, and an assist.
Oh,
I think
really?
He had 5 goal involvements.
Ballon d'Or? Yeah.
MVP of the Gold Cup. But he was last minute. Like when I was watching the game, Univision said that like I think that afternoon they were having him do his credentials, like take photos and everything for the Gold Cup, so they wouldn't think he was just a random person walking around.
Oh.
And the only reason he was part of the 40-man roster, but he got cut. But then Jorge Sanchez, like a fullback for America, got hurt. So they called him and like, "Yo, you still available?" And he plays for the LA Galaxy. So luckily he was in the vicinity.
Oh, he lives like right down the street.
Yeah. It's like, "Yo, you still up?"
You up?
Tatasan with the chat.
That's funny. I didn't know that. Yeah, I never seen him before.
Yeah, I think he played a little bit of the last game, like versus Ecuador.
Oh.
But again, I didn't really see the Ecuador game, so
Hmm.
didn't know too much about him. And then he had the first goal off a Raul Jimenez miss.
Vintage.
He had like, I think in that game he had like 6 or 7 misses.
Raul?
Yeah,
Oh, dang.
but it was still good. He scored 2 goals.
Mm-hmm.
He got the one from Andres Guardado when the Cuban defender I think just whiffed at it. He had a Caesar clearance.
A Caesar clearance.
Like I don't know if he like hit the ball and it rolled off his foot, or if it like he just completely whiffed.
Mm.
And then Raul Jimenez was there, and he couldn't have missed that one. And then what was after that? Oh, and then the other one he had when I think Charles Rodriguez like had a really nice through ball, and it like cut to him, and it was a good finish.
Mm.
Yeah,
I think I saw it. Yeah,
it was good. I think goals 4 through 6 were good. The first 3 goals were like Cuba mistakes, and the last goal was like Uriel Antuna, which is there to like tap it in.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wait, so he plays for Galaxy?
Yes, I think he's on loan. I'm not sure what team loaned him out to LA Galaxy, but I know he plays for LA Galaxy.
Mm. Yeah, I never heard of him. I'm like, who's this man?
But he stepped up, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think he'll get some game time now, because I think that right wing position belongs to Rodolfo Pizarro, like a winger from Monterrey, but he was hurt as well, so
they're all getting injured.
They're all getting injured. And there was a moment like near like the 70th minute, right before they subbed out Jimenez. He looked like he got shaken up, so I was like, shit.
Not you too.
Not you too.
Yeah. It's all that Premier League.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the players getting injured. It's kind of every other day I see like the Univision Instagram. They're like, oh no, another one. I think the guy that you said that guy got in for, he had like a bruised like foot, and it looked like a ball.
Dang.
So that's why he just got out. Yeah. Yeah, they're like, I'm not gonna sacrifice my career for Gold Cup.
It was funny. Univision was not gonna sacrifice his career for the Gold Cup. Univision was like had reported that he was gonna be injured, and then they like described what he was gonna do after the injury. He's like, yeah, he's gonna go to Las Vegas, rehab there, hang out with his girlfriend, have a nice vacation. Like, wait, how do you know all this information?
No, they're probably just making it up.
Did you book it for him?
Yeah, he asked him where to go for fun. That's funny. So it was just a massacre.
Yeah, like 90% massacre. Like there was a time from like after they scored the first goal up until like Raul Jimenez's first goal in the 30th minute to make it 2-0. They were kind of sluggish. Not like they just weren't finishing their chances. Like they had a lot of chances, but Cuba just kind of got lucky and escaped without like conceding another goal. I think they were kind of forcing a bit.
Oh, how did Cuba look?
You can't really say too much.
No,
you can't really take too much from this like performance. Like Cuba just looked like they were an inferior team, and that's the best way to say it.
Poor Cuba.
Like Cuba, like I think in the first half they had like 2 or 3 chances that were past Mexico's like half. They had a corner. Like there was one corner I know that like Mexico kind of got away with, because like they left a Cuban like attacker just alone at the far end of the post, but it was ruled offside.
Oh.
Yeah. But after that, like after the second goal, they scored 2 more goals, and then it was a wrap.
Yeah, once the first one comes in, that's it. Usually with the small teams.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. There was goals. It was the first time I like watched Mexico in a while where I wasn't scared or I wasn't nervous. Like those 2 warm-up games, I was like putting a lot of pressure on them. But, like this one, I'm just like.
You knew we were gonna win.
I knew they were gonna win.
That's funny.
I'm glad that they like stamped them out right away.
Oh, that goal difference.
Because you know how sometimes Mexico is, they'll like take their time, or they'll play like
to their level.
Yeah, and it'll be like a hard fought 3-0 victory. No,
yeah.
They put them away like 4-0 at halftime. Like it's over, it's done.
So you think he was eliminated?
I think they probably are, because Canada won 4-0 in their first game.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I forgot to mention in the last podcast, but they have a Bayern Munich player.
Who?
It's this one kid named Alphonso Davies. He played He played in the MLS for Vancouver for like 2 years. He made his debut when he was like 16 or 17.
Oh wow!
And then he moved over to Bayern like in January.
Wow.
I think he scored a goal this season.
He's Canadian?
Yeah.
Wow. Big up Canada.
Yeah.
Was it just him tearing it up?
I'm not sure. I didn't see the highlights.
Oh.
I just know they won 4-0. So it'll probably be Mexico and Canada.
Oh, at the final?
And like the ones that move on to the next like.
Wait, we're in the same group?
Yeah.
Oh.
They actually play them on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, it will be good. Yeah. Should be fun.
Should be fun.
Think a tie?
Mexico will still win, I think.
You think so?
But it'll be tougher.
Tougher? That's true. I bet Tata's like, what the heck kind of team is this? He went from playing like Argentina and like Brazil to Cuba.
So they asked him after the game, like, Tata, can you learn, or is there anything to take away in terms of an analysis after this game? Then Tata like was like, no, not really, because I mean the victory is so large that you can't like say we're gonna do this from now on, or we can't do this. It's just too big.
Yeah, like you said, it's like a whole like a whole different level, right?
Yeah.
Like this levels, and they're at the bottom.
Yeah, I think the best player in Cuba plays for Independiente
Oh really?
in Panama.
Oh. Yeah. Damn. That sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been like 10-0, I think.
That's true.
The Cuban goalkeeper had like a couple saves.
Oh. And if they didn't make the errors, it would have been like 4.
Yeah, I think the errors really cost them.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was like 4 errors. Especially that whiff. That whiff was so bad.
The what? Oh yeah. The
We're like
stupid clearance.
Yeah, stupid, bad clearance.
Was it more of an assist?
I don't know if it hit him. I don't know. It was pretty bad. But and then he also told the reporters that Antuna, the one who had the hat trick and the assist, shouldn't look into social media.
Oh really?
Yeah, don't get overhyped.
Was that what he recommended?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I agree. Don't. It's just Cuba, bro. But yeah, you got 3 goals. That's more than me for the national team, or like a lot of the people.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Mm-hmm.
No, not too much.
Hurricane-esque scores on the small team.
You could say that.
Remember in the World Cup, he was top scorer or something because he smashed Panama. Was it like he scored like 3-4 goals? I think
he had like I think he had a total for 5. He had 5 goals in the tournament, but he had like 4 or 3 in that one game. He didn't score against Belgium. He probably scored against Tunisia or whatever the other team they were playing. But like,
yeah, fluffed. Yeah. Well, I hope he does good and gets top scorer. Watch him end up going to Europe because of this.
He might if he keeps it up.
Yeah, I never heard of him.
Neither have I. But now we know his name. He'll go down in the what is it? The record books.
A debut? No, I don't.
It's his third appearance.
Third appearance.
That's what they said.
So he's a 1 goal a match.
One goal a match. Dang, that's really impressive. If he does
I don't think even Ronaldo has that.
No,
or Messi.
If he does that for 48 more games, he'll beat Chicharito's record.
Dang. Speaking of him, I think he had a child.
Congrats, Chicharito.
Yeah. Oh yeah, happy Father's Day.
Yeah, I was gonna say he can finally celebrate Father's Day.
I was telling Carlos like, yo, like it's Father's Day. And then I was like, I hope I don't get a text like your dad. And I just messaged around. And then like somebody told me like, Happy Father's Day, Danny. I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? And I was like, do you know something? I was like, I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm good, Caesar. Are you a father, Caesar?
Knock on wood, no.
No? Well, you got the dog.
I don't have a dog.
Oh wait, your girl does.
My girl does.
Oh yeah, true.
I don't claim the dog. But he's
can't.
Adorable.
Caesar, you can't like put him on your taxes.
No.
Claim your
See, that's why I don't like dogs. Like dogs may be lovable, but you can't claim them on your taxes. And they're basically a kid.
They are.
They can't talk.
Yeah, that's true. But happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's or happy. I don't know. Whatever.
It's been a year since that Mexico win last Father's Day.
That was the best Father's Day gift.
Yeah, for Mexican dads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts and memories of that game, Danny?
It was fun. I remember I was at home. They played on the weekend, right?
We played on a Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. And then we were chilling, and then I don't know. I was just nervous. I was like, we're gonna lose. But then when they started playing, I'm like, maybe we can tie. Never expected to win.
No, neither did I.
It was great though. Like we went from playing Germany to Cuba, all in a year.
All in a year.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know. It's like Gold Cup's lame until like maybe the semifinals. But the finals the best game, obviously.
Probably, yeah, always the best.
Mm-hmm. Did the U.S. play already?
No, they play until I think Tuesday.
Really?
They play
so late.
Yeah.
So they're playing a match every day.
basically a match, like 2 matches a day, I think.
Oh.
I think Costa Rica played today, and then I think somebody else, one of the smaller island countries, played today.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna watch that.
Same.
Yeah.
Unless you really want to.
Unless you're like Costa Rican,
If you're trying to sleep.
you can skip those games.
Right?
I was reading an article earlier today about Canada winning the Gold Cup back in 2010. Or not back in 2000, sorry.
Yeah, I saw that. You sent me that figure. Or yeah, that picture.
Yeah.
And it showed that they won once.
Yes.
I think.
And they played Colombia in the final.
Colombia?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah,
Colombia must have sent their B team.
So it was crazy. So like it was an article on The Athletic, and it was basically an oral history of that team that won the Gold Cup. So they were put in a group, a three-team group. It was them, Costa Rica, and South Korea.
What?
They got invited because they were getting ready for like the World Cup in 2 years.
Oh.
But they like each one of them played each other. I think Canada drew all their games, and like Costa Rica finished first. I don't know why. And then it was between South Korea and Canada for who would move on to this, to the group stage. And the way or not to the group stage, but onto the next round. And the way they decided it was through a coin toss.
What?
Yeah.
Because they were all even?
Yes.
Oh, dang.
So like apparently like CONCACAF was gonna do it in like some like hotel, and the Canadian coach was like, no, you gotta do it in front of me because I don't want some shady stuff going around.
Mm-hmm.
And like looking back at it and like knowing all that shit that happened in the FIFA papers and how corrupt CONCACAF was, like good thing they did do it, because like the players were thinking like CONCACAF doesn't want Canada to move on. So they did that. Then they beat Mexico 2-1 in extra time.
No way.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And then they beat Trinidad Tobago 1-0
for the final?
in the semifinal.
Oh.
And then they played Colombia.
And they beat Colombia.
And then they beat Colombia 2-0.
What the heck?
In like apparently there's only 6,000 people at the stadium. Like the players, they were like the Canadian players were talking about it, and they sensed that the Colombian players didn't want to be there. They're like, nah, we're not used to this.
Small team.
Small team. They didn't feel like the Canadian players like felt that the Colombian players didn't feel like being there. So the Canadian players did obviously want that, so they took advantage of it.
Oh, and they just won.
They are the only country other than Mexico or US to win the Gold Cup.
Damn. Throwback. Fuck. Colombia could have won. The heck? That's a trophy.
Yeah.
That like Brazil and Argentina don't have. You know? I got a Gold Cup.
That's kind of
Yeah. Because if you went outside of your regions, I think it's pretty huge.
It's important.
Because I know every time like Mexico tries to play down there, like everybody feels like the officials are like everything's against Mexico. Like they don't want us to win it or something.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, they don't want to take it back.
Yeah.
To North America.
Yeah. It's okay though.
Well, apparently they're not gonna play in the 2020 Copa America.
I saw that. Sad.
Yeah.
Maybe Qatar is still invited. That's why.
They are invited.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's why.
Now they're waiting for another team, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, true. I wonder what team.
I don't know. Not Mexico though.
Sad. I wonder why.
I think it has to do with the money.
Really?
Or something like that. I think CONCACAF wants Mexico to stay in CONCACAF because like they're the biggest cash cow.
Oh yeah. Definitely a cow.
Yeah, like what is it? Probably in the 2000s, Mexico's main girl was probably Copa America, and then the Gold Cup was the side chick.
Yeah, even though it's Gold Cup.
Yeah.
That's funny. The side chick. No, yeah, like a lot of it's money. So you rather like they're not gonna bring like Lozano to the Gold Cup if they can bring Lozano to the Copa America, right?
Yeah.
So like, and they can't play all the games because they're tired.
Right.
So makes sense. But like they should do it for sporting, not for money, and that's what I think.
Yeah, but I think those days are over now about the sporting
You think
aspect
so?
of it. Yeah, I think it's just money now.
That's true.
Mexico can charge outrageous prices to see their B team here.
Yeah, they do.
You remember we were gonna go see the Gold Cup?
Oh yeah, until Arsenal and Real Madrid came around. Our main chick.
Now we'll really see a B team.
Right?
And we're gonna see Hazard.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's true.
And hopefully Ferland Mendy. And Kubo.
Kubo. Oh, the new guy.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Kubo and the Two Strings, which is a good movie.
Wait, isn't there another guy that you guys signed? Jovic.
Actually, we signed I think 5 players so far. Ferland Mendy, Hazard, of course, Jovic, Kubo, and Militao. But that was done in like January.
Oh really?
But they're counting it for the summer transfer window.
Oh.
So I think it's like 300 million euros spent so far. The last figure I've seen.
But I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna sell something, right?
Yeah, obviously to offset it.
Yeah.
I was watching one of those like Euro Football Daily videos, and they said that Real Madrid has like 37 first team players right now.
Like they could all start.
I mean, I don't know if they could all start, but
No, I'm saying like each player has a potential to start.
I think each player has the potential to start.
It's really good.
Yeah, but obviously they're not gonna roll with 37 players.
Yeah, they can't. Isn't there like a limit?
Yeah. Unless they send him to
The
Castilla
BT. Yeah, I was gonna say
to get promoted to Segunda.
all that fight.
Yeah.
Wait, can they? They can't, right?
No.
Yeah, I think you told me that the other day. That's funny. Nah, Arsenal has no signings.
What are the rumors so far for Arsenal? I
I
haven't heard anything.
They were saying at first, they're saying Carrasco. He's in China. They're saying this one French dude. I forgot his name. It's some defender. He's like 18. He's supposed to be really good. Him, and they were looking at Manolas at first. I don't think that's happening. And then who else? That's pretty much it. Nothing big. Looking at wingers apparently. You know how like every time like Arsenal needs a good center back, we get a winger.
You do the opposite of what you're supposed to do. It's like at the groceries.
We want attacking players instead of defense players.
I don't know if this happens to you, but when you go to groceries and you're supposed to get what you get, and then like you're in the aisle ready to go and you get a candy bar instead.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck.
That's how they get you. Like I really wanted a sweet tea with my pub sub, but I was like, nah. Like sweet tea makes me bloated. So I was like, nope.
What's the best sweet tea you ever had, Denny?
Best sweet tea I ever had?
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna tier these sweet teas?
Let's do it. You seem more excited about that than Arsenal's transfer. Summer.
Yeah, because it sucks. I saw this thing. It was like, rumor. You get excited, but then you remember your budget, and you're like, we can't get that player. So then you get sad, and then you think about the cool kids that are possibly coming out. So then you get excited again, but then that wears off, and then you're just like, so where are the players at? Like it would be like, I remember they were like, the new kid would look really good on a shiny new player, you know. So they're supposed to release January or July 1st.
Really?
January.
I'm excited.
I want to see it.
I'm ready to buy it, Denny.
Maybe they're just like Madrid jerseys, but they just put the Arsenal badge on.
They probably did.
I hope we're not using your training jerseys.
No.
Remember Tottenham, right?
Hey, that training jersey got all the way to the final.
Oh, that's true.
At least they didn't blow a 4-0 or 3-0 lead to Liverpool.
That's true. But no, yeah. So tiered sweet teas. If you make it yourself, that's the best one.
Really?
Yeah. You have to get the Lipton packs.
I've never made any sweet tea myself.
Really?
No.
It's hard.
How do you do it?
I just
Wait.
It's secret. I'm just kidding. No, you just like boil the water, throw in the pack, and like let it get like really hot, and then pour it. You can do it again, or if your pot's big enough, you can like have enough to cover your like jug, and then just put sugar into it. That's it, and then that usually tastes good. And then after that, I'm gonna say the McDonald's one's pretty good.
Yeah, actually, they do have pretty good sweet tea.
Yeah, and then the Skyline Chili sweet tea's pretty good too.
Pretty good.
And then I like the Publix one too.
I like their other variety of teas, not their sweet tea.
Really?
Something about their sweet tea.
The peach tea?
I love the peach tea.
Yeah?
Yeah. The peach tea or the raspberry tea.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't tried the raspberry.
It's good.
Yeah?
It's very good.
Yeah.
I used to get green tea, like their Publix green tea for a minute.
What happened?
And then I tried peach tea and then I never went back.
Is the green tea sugar?
I think they're all sugar.
Oh. Dang. Can't get away from the
Nope.
sugar.
Dang. I don't understand the people who drink unsweet tea though.
Right?
Yeah, just like, you love that bitter taste?
Isn't it kind of like coffee too? People that drink coffee without sugar.
I think you can. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
I'm not there yet.
Same. I drink tea or sweet tea for enjoyment, not to wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put a lot of sugars in my coffee. Actually, I don't put any sugars in my coffee.
No?
I just put a lot of creamer.
Caesar, are you at espresso yet?
No.
No, you're not there yet?
No, I'm not there. What? An espresso is like that little shot, right?
Yeah.
I had one once. Tasted like dirt.
It's just like steamed beans, right? And then, or whatever.
Steamed beans?
Like steamed like coffee beans.
Oh.
Like, or something. I don't even know. I just know that they come out very like small. And then you just take it and it's super concentrated.
Yeah, I can't do that. It's gross.
Right?
Yeah.
You're probably just tasting straight caffeine.
I didn't feel hyped up.
No?
I was just like, I remember I did it at like when I was working at Skyline.
Really?
It was just a random ass Sunday. I was like, someone like brought a espresso shot and they had an extra one. They're like, you want it? I was like, sure, never had it. And they're gonna tell me like it's gonna taste like ass. And I was just like, okay, whatever, you know. I always like downplay anything anybody says, and then I had it. I'm like, you're right. So it's terrible.
It was bad. Nah. I don't even like coffee. But if you give it to me, I'll drink it.
What I do for coffee is I usually get my coffee at Wawa's if I want to make a stop before work. Is I can buy like the 12 ounce or 16 ounce cup sizes. Put some creamer at the bottom. Put my coffee and then put some creamer on top.
So it's like a sandwich.
Kinda.
Creamer, coffee.
It's just basically like just chocolate milk for me. And I always put French vanilla.
Oh really?
Yeah.
for at a touchy class.
Yes.
Some French vanilla.
Yes. Probably expedited me diabetes under 5 years earlier.
Nah. So every time I drink coffee, I get jittery. So it doesn't actually make me more productive.
Yeah.
It breaks me down, actually.
That was a side effect I used to have too.
Really?
But I think I just drink too much coffee now.
Oh, your body's used to it.
I'm used to it.
You have a tolerance now, Caesar?
Coffee tolerance.
Nah, I don't. I'm avoiding it till like I really need it. But I don't know when that's gonna happen.
Age 55.
Maybe. First coffee in the morning.
You're gonna have those like dumb coffee mugs. I can't get started without my coffee.
Yeah, right. Is
Yeah.
those
Stupid.
aren't they corny?
Yeah, they're corny.
I should get like a coffee cup that's like that says like it's a drug or something. Or I don't know.
Coffee fiend.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. You can get addicted to it.
You can?
Yeah, and like people will have withdrawal symptoms
The heck?
from coffee.
Nah, I'm not there yet, Caesar.
Neither am I. I can live without coffee. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Maybe like age 40, I'll be like, yo, coffee.
I need it.
I need it.
You wake up, that's the first thing you're thinking about.
We're gonna be those people who go to like Starbucks and not Starbucks, like those fancy coffee houses.
Oh, yeah.
Like I gotta taste the beans.
Yeah, there was people like that. They're like, do you got this kind of bean? I'm like, what? I think it's called Arabica beans.
Uh-huh.
And then there's like another one. But I don't even know. Like the only reason I knew is because they told me. And I was like, I don't know. It's just coffee to me.
I think we're still on that iced coffee level.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's nice coffee shops, though.
There are.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. You want to talk about Hazard? Or not Hazard. What's his face? Messi, Copa America?
You mean
2018? Or 19, sorry.
The gift that keeps on giving?
Yes.
It just started, though.
Yeah.
Brazil smacked Bolivia.
3-0.
Yeah.
Without Neymar.
Coutinho's, what's it called? 10 out of 10?
Did he have a hat trick?
No, he scored 2.
Who was the other goal? Gabi?
I don't remember. I think some guy I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. But yeah, they won convincingly. So they were saying like that's what happens when you put Coutinho in the right spot.
Would they play him in the center?
Yeah, attacking midfielder.
I think there's just a plethora of like these players that have to have the ball and do everything with it. You know, like him, Messi, Dybala.
Oh, they have to play through them.
You have to play through them, and if it doesn't filter, then it's just gonna look awkward. I think.
Because he's thrown on the wings or whatever.
Right.
So the third goal scorer was Everton.
Oh, Richarlison.
Yeah, that's his name. Everton.
Oh yeah, I remember that. No. I think it is Everton. I think that's his name. I thought you were just being cheeky, and You really meant to say Richarlison.
No,
It's just Richarlison.
No, I don't even know if that's his name.
No. I think there's a Brazilian player named Everton. Because I remember when we were going through, like... I can't remember if it was, like, last pod or if it was, like, 2 pods ago. We were talking about, like, the Copa... Like, what is the Brazil Copa America squad. And how, like, they were missing some players.
Mm-hmm.
And I said Everton. And I think you guys chuckled. And you guys thought I said Richarlison. And I'm like, no, there's a player named Everton.
Yeah, his name's Everton. So Addis.
What position does he play?
He's a forward. He's from Grêmio.
Hmm.
He's my height, 5'9".
Good for him.
Yeah.
I hope he plays for Everton one day. Just for the lulz.
No, yeah, I was like, because I heard, like, I was watching the highlights, and it was like Everton, because it was in, like, Portuguese.
Oh.
And I was like, you mean Richarlison? That's what I was thinking. And then it was a guy named Everton. Yeah.
Where does somebody get Everton as a name?
I don't know. Maybe it's like a Brazilian thing.
Who
Wait,
would go?
Is that Militao guy from Brazil too?
Yeah.
That's your guy?
Yeah, that's the one they signed. He played for...
Porto.
well, he didn't play last season in Brazil. He played in Porto.
Yeah.
But he's originally from Brazil.
Mm.
Yeah. He was good. I saw an analysis video on him. He's like a pretty smart defender.
Oh, he's a defender?
Yeah.
Like a center back?
I think that's preferred position. I know in Porto he played like the right back position.
Mm-hmm.
Because I forgot who the center backs were for Porto. But it was Pepe and somebody else.
Oh.
But they don't want to switch those out. But they put Militao on the flanks. It was all right.
Isn't Pepe actually Brazilian?
Really? Pepe's
I
Brazilian?
think so. There's something like that. There was a player from Portugal that was Brazilian. Maybe he really wanted to play with Ronaldo.
I mean, I don't think he did a wrong choice or he made the wrong choice. I think Brazil definitely like would have needed Pepe back in the day when he was like in his prime. You could have paired him up with Thiago Silva.
Oh,
That would have
yeah.
been really interesting.
All right.
Yeah. But
Oh, wait, I don't think so. It was some other guy.
the man who won him the 2016 Euros.
Eder?
Eder.
He was good, though.
Eder?
For that tournament.
He scored just one goal.
That's all he needed to do. That's all he needed.
He's got Ronaldo's backing.
Oh,
on
wait, yeah,
anything.
he is Brazilian.
Eder?
Yeah, no,
Pepe?
Pepe. Yeah, he was born in Brazil,
Oh.
but he's decided to play for Portugal.
Not a bad choice.
Yeah.
I think he would have won something with Brazil. Because I think he probably would have been that defender that they needed.
Oh.
Not David Luiz. Like, young David Luiz.
That at least would never have gotten into the starting lineup.
Maybe instead of 7-1, it could have been 3-1.
No, like, Pepe would have got a really bad red card.
Oh, it would have been 10-1?
Yeah.
We would have been debating.
He would have been mad and we just, like, two-footed, like, slid on...
Khedira.
Khedira, yeah. Or somebody. Yeah. But, I mean, Brazil's looking good. But it is Bolivia. So...
They are the hosts, and it is the opening game.
Yeah. They were home and they lost. That team always beats Argentina.
Bolivia?
Yeah.
Is that the country where, like, they play in super high altitude?
Yeah. Every time they play, like, they smack them, like, 3-1 or 3-0.
Altitude.
Yeah. That's what they say is the altitude. I don't know.
I remember you showed me that one video when Bolivia smacked Argentina, like, 5-0 in the 2010 qualification.
Oh.
And they had, like, Barcelona, Messi.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
5-0, like, they were, like, nothing.
Yeah.
They're looking like Cuba out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, speaking of them, they lost 2-0.
Is it over, Danny? Should we start panicking for Argentina?
You think Messi's going to retire again?
Should we turn off the lights? Like that happened in Argentina?
Oh, right. I saw that power outage, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it was just a bunch of Messi fans mad.
The keyboard couldn't take it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's too soon to be worried because it's the first game.
Yeah, I think so.
And it was Colombia, and they're decent. So.
And there's always like a passage for them to get through because of
Mhm.
like there's only 3 groups and there's like I think the best or the 2 best third place finishes move on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're fine. It's just like they prefer to win with the first game.
Right. But it does put more pressure on them.
Yeah. But I think they're fine.
Do you think he should change his playing style and just be the lone striker?
Oh, just go in the top?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
You think so?
Well, what does he do right now?
I guess he's like
he's a floater, right?
he just plays the same position he plays at Barcelona. Everything goes through him, right? Like
Yeah.
he's a creator. He's everything.
Mm-hmm. So he's doing too much.
I feel like everything goes through him, and that makes like Argentina predictable.
So they just cut out, like they mark him out or something.
Yeah, and then they're like, okay, Kun Agüero beat us, or like, okay, I don't know anybody else.
But those guys are good though.
But I feel like they need to be involved early on for them to get like in the flow of the game sometimes.
Oh, so if you mark out Messi, you like disconnect Aguero.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say.
So then you're saying bench Aguero
I think
and
so.
then put in Dybala, I guess.
Yeah, I think you should just like put Messi as like the lone striker, and then put Dybala there, and then I guess I think so. Yeah.
I don't know.
Or instead of Dybala, maybe put Lo Celso.
Oh,
He's had a really good season apparently at Betis.
some attacking midfielder.
Something, just to get the weight off Messi's shoulder, because everything goes through him, and like it should be spread around like the entire team instead of just him.
Do you feel bad for Messi?
No, because I'm a Ronaldo stans. But like, yeah, sometimes I feel bad, but I'm like, man, that's the.
They played 4-4-2.
What was the formation? Who started?
So the two up front is Aguero and Messi, and then Di Maria, Paredes, Rodriguez, Celso, and then in defense was Tagliafico, Otamendi, Pezzella, Sarabia, and Armani was the goalie. So I mean, I guess they're kind of doing the Messi up front. Maybe they just don't want to bench Aguero. Yeah, you can't bench Aguero. I mean, you can, but
if it suits the team better, then yeah, they should bench Aguero.
do you think that's actually the debate in the coach's mind? Like, should I bench Messi or Aguero?
He can't bench Messi.
He can't bench Aguero either.
He can't. All right. So if I was Argentine coach, they're paying me the big bucks, Danny, or you were the Argentine coach and they were paying you big bucks, what would you do?
Call back Higuain. Nah, I mean,
Call back Tevez?
because like I know like most modern football only has one forward, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like they're kind of forcing to put Messi and Aguero, and then they have Di Maria as a winger too. So it's like you should only have one. Cause like I know Aguero doesn't go on the sides, and then what if Messi's in the middle instead? You're right. So you're saying like make him the lone striker,
Yeah.
and then more support like on the wings.
Definitely. Or wingers that only just go into the box at least, or have really good crossing.
Yeah, but then Messi's short, so you can't really.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with them.
That's an interesting question.
Like what they really need is like a strong, like I think you know how like Mexico has the Liga MX, and like Argentina has their own league. I feel like they should get the defenders from their own league.
I think a lot of the
And
defenders
then-
are from their own league.
It is.
Yeah.
And then like just get your superstars from Europe. Just 3 of them. That's all you need, or 4.
Just rely on the Argentine team.
Yeah.
Like, just straight from Argentina.
Yeah.
And just like the talent we need is up front.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like the last time they were really good was when they had what's his face, Mascherano, and like as a center back or the defensive mid role.
Oh, because it made you more solid.
Yeah, like he was a combination of like that dirty Argentine, like do anything to win.
Yeah.
But the quality of Europe to like get through still.
That's true. Yeah, I saw when they were playing Colombia, they were kind of like kicking the players.
Nothing new.
There was one where like Cuadrado was on the floor, and then like it looked like the Argentinian guy like kicked him in the head or something. Like on like he stepped over him. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That cheeky thing. Well, I don't know, but that was at 0-0, so I don't know why they were getting mad already.
What about on the other side, Colombia? Could they win the Copa America?
They were like saying like they're looking good. They beat Argentina, but is it a dysfunctional Argentina?
Victory is a victory.
That's true. They look good. They have Falcao, Rodriguez, James, that Muriel dude. They have Ospina, Davison Sanchez. They had what's his name, Cuadrado. That's fine.
They didn't even score. It was Duban Zapata and somebody else, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. I guess that's their next generation, right?
Yeah.
I remember we saw that one dude. I think the Martinez guy.
Which one?
Remember when they came over?
Was he short, right?
He was he was kind of big.
Jackson Martinez?
No. Remember when they came play the U.S. and they introduced like their C players?
Yeah.
And they had this one guy, and like you could tell right away he was good. And I think he forced a goal or something.
I think I kind of remember now.
So I think he scored yesterday. I think it was him. Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna be their year. They got good depth. The star players are still good enough to get you through.
Yeah.
I could see them win it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I saw a Colombia jersey at TJ Maxx yesterday.
Really? What color?
The yellow one, yeah. $16.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have got
my
it.
size too.
Dang, Caesar.
My girl was like, "You should buy it." I was like, "I don't know if I should buy it."
I would have bought it.
I didn't buy it.
Nah.
I kind of regret that decision now.
Caesar, I bought the Chile jersey. You gotta buy the Colombia jersey.
I probably should have done that. Yeah.
It was funny. I've been wearing it, and like, I'm gonna go to USF to that ice cream thing. Remember I told you about
Which one? What ice cream?
the ice cream thing from last time?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go to it. Somebody invited me, so I was like, all right.
Hey, it happened. We revealed the prophecy.
Yeah. So then, like, I'm gonna wear the Chile jersey and see if people think I'm Chilean.
You gotta have an accent. You gotta have the shh.
I don't even know how they talk.
They just talk like South Americans, you know.
I don't know what that means.
You know they have the sh accent. The
I think that's
sh.
just Argentina.
No, it's everybody. I feel
Really?
like in South America.
I don't know.
Something with the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear that though. See how it happens.
Oh, breaking news.
What?
Uruguay won 4-0.
Woo!
Let's see what the Copa America.
Who'd they beat?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Was it Chile?
I'm trying to figure it out.
It just says Uruguay won.
Yeah, big. Followed with the fire emoji. See,
It's probably a small team they beat. That's why they're not talking about
they
that
beat
team.
Ecuador 4-0.
We beat them 3-2.
Yeah, but there was,
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, why did we play Ecuador? And they're getting ready for the goal for the
Copa America,
Copa America.
like a real competition.
Yeah.
There was a red card though.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah, but Nicolas Lodero scored. Edson Cavani scored. Suarez scored, and then there was an own goal by. Sorry, allergies. Nah. And then own goal by one of the Colombian players.
Oh, damn. You mean Ecuador?
Oh yes, I'm getting confused now. The flag.
Yeah, very similar.
Yes. Yeah, they're at the top of their group right now.
Yeah, they definitely.
Yeah,
You think they have a shout out to win it?
I think so. Them, it's probably them. What's the last? Probably the last good international tournament you get out of Cavani and Suarez.
Mm. You don't like Cavani, right?
I mean, he's not a bad striker. Like, if I had to pick between him and like Danny Welbeck, I'll go on for like Cavani.
Yeah.
But if I'm like have to pick I need to win this game, like he needs to be lethal, Cavani or like Agüero. No, that's a everybody would pick Agüero. I'm trying to think of a player who could like
Giroud?
Yeah, Giroud. I would probably pick Giroud.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Because Cavani misses a lot.
I don't think Giroud.
But the thing is about Cavani is I feel like he doesn't provide anything else but his just his goal scoring ability. Like I don't watch a lot of PSG games. I don't watch a lot of Uruguay games. So maybe he provides much more. But like I don't see that. But like Giroud provides a little bit more. He can hold up the ball. He can like provide a little bit of like passing here and there. He's a watered down Benzema.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Just you think it's just his name, Cavani? You're like, oh shit, it's Cavani.
Yeah, I guess so. If it was like his last name was like Rodriguez, you'd be like, oh, cool, whatever.
Fernandez.
Yeah.
Or something.
Or some like un-Hispanic last name.
Everton.
Everton. I think the family was like Liverpool fans growing up.
So they hate their child?
Yeah. What is it? Oh, another Copa America scoreline. Paraguay tied with Qatar.
What?
Yeah, 2-2.
No way.
Uh-huh. Look.
Qatar tied. Nah, that's rigged. When I saw it, they scored like 2 goals in like 30 minutes.
Who? Paraguay?
Paraguay, yeah.
The lineups. So the only player I know from this Paraguay side is Miguel Almiron. I don't know anybody on.
Is that the guy from Newcastle?
Yeah, he played in Atlanta.
He's Uruguayan or Paraguayan?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
But 2-2, Danny. They are, I think, like second in their group now.
Damn. You think Qatar's gonna get through?
I think so. Let me see who's in their group, and I'll let you. We'll decide. Okay, probably not. So the group is Colombia, Paraguay, Qatar, and Argentina.
Oh, God.
Argentina's in last place of the group.
What the heck?
It's like the World Cup from last year when they played Iceland.
I saw this comment on the highlights. They're like, I knew Argentina was doomed when they couldn't beat Iceland.
Yeah. I think Messi missed the penalty against like the part-time player.
The professional amateur recorder or
he's a filmmaker.
Filmmaker, yeah.
Yeah. Oscar coming soon.
You think he put his own cameras behind the goal? Catch every shot?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, they're probably not going to make it out of this group. Because, I mean, it's Argentina and Colombia. And even though Argentina did lose, they're just Argentina.
Watch Qatar eliminate Argentina.
That'd be funny.
No, I remember on Twitter it was like, Messi lost again. But they weren't like Argentina lost.
It was Messi.
Or like, I remember I told you it wasn't like Colombia won, it was Argentina lost.
Yeah.
No, but Colombia's pretty good, so
it's not that big of a loss.
No.
What would you have them ranking in your South American ranking?
3
behind
Argentina
and Brazil.
Yeah. Maybe even Uruguay is like between those two.
Right.
Uruguay and Colombia.
I think I have them in the same spot.
Yeah.
Good enough for me.
Like if you don't play good, they're gonna beat you.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what happened. That sucks for them. For Argentina. Do you think they just have extra pressure?
I think there's always so much pressure on them.
But why?
I think there's the pressure just to win, like always win.
Because they're big.
Yes. The pressure that they haven't won an international trophy since 1993, I think.
Oh, wow.
I think Maradona was still playing for them. And then the pressure just to win for Messi, And then the pressure that really puts on Messi himself. So it's like doubled. So there's so much pressure there. Because
you think that's getting to him in Barcelona too?
I don't know if it is. I feel like it is, but it isn't. Give me another season of him bottling a 3-0 lead. And I'll let you know.
So if he bottles 3 in a row.
Yeah, it's going to look pretty bad. No, but I think he definitely wants to win the international trophy for Argentina.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it'd be funny if he moves on and then...
That's what's going to happen.
Then they're going to win it.
They're going to win it without him. I know they're going to win it without that. It's going to happen. They're going to win it with the brokest, most battered down Argentina squad.
Unknown names.
Your star is going to be a Liga MX player.
And it's just going to be Dybala.
And Dybala kind of playing. He's injured, hampered. He decides to play for Poland, I guess.
It's too late.
Yeah, I just know they're going to win it because once he decides no more, everything's going to be free up. There's a theory, it's a basketball theory called the Patrick Ewing theory. And Patrick Ewing was a famous basketball player in the 90s, and he played for the Knicks. And his team would always lose to Michael Jordan in the semifinals or whatever. And I think the last year in the 90s, he was on that team, but he was starting to age out, and he got hurt for the rest of the year. And they were the last team in the playoffs, but they somehow made it all the way to the finals without him, and they played way better.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. You think Messi's just too predictable now?
No, he still can't predict what he's gonna do. But I definitely do think the pressure does get to him, and the players themselves, the players around him.
But he's the focal point of the pressure. He is.
So I'm still gonna pick Messi over any of those players in South America because he's just Messi.
Yeah.
Like if put Messi on Brazil
Oh.
instead of Philip Coutinho, I think they would have probably stamped him out even more.
That's true.
But
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Argentina. They have good players, good forwards. I don't know about defense.
you have Tagliafico. I heard it's pretty good.
But doesn't he like push up?
Yeah. So that's attacking fullbacks nowadays.
That's true.
Everybody attacks.
But like a real center back, not Otamendi. You know.
Otamendi has 3 Premier League titles.
This is true. That's true. But like he's not.
That's more than Virgil van Dijk.
That's true. But like he's not solid.
Of course, yeah.
Like, you don't want him
Yeah.
1-on-1 with Son or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't know what to say about Argentina.
You sad about it, Caesar?
I'm not sad. I'm probably happy.
Yeah, low-key, I'm kind of like,
yeah,
I don't
like
care.
fuck.
Because they always eliminate us.
Yeah. This is payback.
Damn, we can't even beat Argentina at their low.
We haven't played this 2010's Argentina. We played them one time at the 2010 World Cup when they smacked us around. Other than that, they haven't played each other. Or they haven't had the chance to play each other.
Yeah. Damn, so Ecuador, like, used Mexico as a warm-up to get smacked.
We thought we were getting the advantage.
Yeah. I was like, why is the warm-up stronger than the
actual competition? Shout out Cuba, though.
Yeah, you tried. You made it.
Yeah.
I wonder how they pick the teams
For Cuba?
for the Gold Cup.
What do you mean?
Like, how do you get into the Gold Cup? Is there, like, elimination?
Probably. Oh, for the Gold Cup, yeah. I think if you're in like within the top 60 rankings of FIFA, you automatically qualify. So that's like Mexico, US, Costa Rica, Jamaica, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the rest had to like go through qualification.
Oh, really?
Like I know Canada had to go through qualification.
Oh, wow. They were pretty solid back then.
Canada?
Yeah.
I didn't know any Canadian players.
No. I mean, they're a good team. They're always like there, but you know they weren't going to win.
Of course.
I guess it's the same now.
Yeah, they'll be there. I think they're probably the 3rd or 4th best. No, they're like 5th best.
It sucks because they're in a cold climate, and how are they going to play? Like, they have to have, like, special...
Indoors.
Yeah. So it's hard.
It'll always be like that, unfortunately. They hired I heard that they hired their women's coach to coach their men's team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Because their women's team is very good.
Oh, wow.
They hosted the last World Cup.
They won?
No,
Oh.
US won.
Oh. Yeah, that's going on too, Caesar.
Yeah, it's another World Cup.
They beat Chile 3-0.
Did they?
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Now they have to play Sweden.
Is that their arch rival?
I think it's going to be a good game.
Really?
It decides who gets top in the group.
Oh, really?
Yeah. After the US smacked Thailand.
Nah, they're going to go. They have 13 plus. No, 16 now.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, those two are going to go through, but, like, if Sweden happens to beat US 1-0, then, like...
True. That doesn't count.
Yeah, it's meaningless.
Damn.
Were you triggered when they scored 13 goals?
No. Oh, the celebration thing?
Yeah.
I heard about that, and I saw, like, some guy was like, they should have stopped celebrating, like, after, like, the 4th, 5th goal. But they were going, like, oh. I don't know. Because they were saying, like, you're there for a reason, and you want to prove that you're good. And, like, what other way than scoring a lot of goals?
Yeah.
But then it's, like, sportsmanship. Because I remember when, I don't know if it's true, but they were saying when Germany was, like, smacking Brazil in the World Cup, like, I think at halftime they were, like, slow it down. Like, they're home. Or, you know? Like,
yeah.
You can't, like, end these people's careers, literally.
I think they probably thought of that for, like, safety reasons.
Oh.
They didn't want to riot the entire stadium.
Nah, but, you know, it was more respect than, like, anything. Because, honestly, when you're playing, like out here for fun, you're just, like, score as many as you want, and you're like, fuck it. But it doesn't have that same meaning. I don't know. What do you think, Caesar?
I think the best way to show them respect is to just score a bunch of goals on them.
Oh, kind of like Pep.
Yeah, that's the
Show them respect.
You show them because that's what they're saying. Like, because if you just use that time and just pass it around and just start doing tricks, then like that's being disrespectful, I guess.
Oh, because you're like,
I'm clearly better than you, so I have time.
and I'm not gonna score anymore because I don't want to.
Yeah. I clearly you won't get to me when I have the ball because I'm just better than you.
So how did you feel about it, Caesar?
I didn't care.
Me neither.
I was like, cool. They scored 13 goals. Neat. Should have scored more.
No, I was thinking like maybe the first 3 goals are like yeah, and then after that you're like, oh, we scored another one. We scored another one. You know,
Yeah.
like it reduces its like
Meaningfulness.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm not mad at it.
Do what they want.
Yeah. Good for them.
Yeah.
They're gonna get kicked out of the next round.
You think
13
so?
goals are gonna mean nothing.
Yeah, I was thinking that
And
too.
then Alex Morgan's gonna be the top goal scorer.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what if they don't even get to the final?
Yeah.
Which I think they will, but
Yeah, the U.S.
mhm.
and women's soccer.
Who's the other like good team?
I heard Germany's pretty good. France is the host nation, and they're really good.
Oh,
And then Canada, probably Australia. I think China.
really?
Yeah. I know Japan made it to the final last time,
Oh wow.
so they'll always be in there. And
I think I
Sweden, of
remember
course.
that.
There's like 8. I think I don't know if there's 16 or 24 teams, but there are at least 8 teams that are actually good.
Oh,
They have a chance.
but the U.S. just has the best players.
I don't even
Or-
think that anymore.
No.
I think they have like they have the traditionally like the most like the fastest and probably like the strongest players. But I think over in Europe they're catching up technically. Because like it's like kind of bad to say, but like here in the U.S. we don't really care about women's soccer. We don't put that much attention and money to it. Like I think in some parts, like in Portland, they do, but like you can't. There's not a women's soccer team here in Florida, really.
Not that I know.
Like it's probably Orlando City, like it's a women's team.
Mm.
But like over there in Europe, like they train in the same facilities as the men. Like Man City has like I think a good women's team. Like Man U has a good women's team.
Arsenal has a good women's team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barcelona, like their ladies team made it all the way to the Champions League final,
Oh yeah.
and like Lyon smacked them 4-1.
Damn.
So like since they're training with like I guess like the same area, probably using a lot of same resources, like they are just better technically. They grew up with that in the age of like
Better facilities.
Yeah, better no, they're like technically like the ball control, like when to move, where to pass it, and stuff like that. Like I'm pretty sure the U.S. players still have like that edge too, but like I think it's starting to
Go away.
a bit.
Hmm. Damn. So they're just catching up.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. I don't really pay much attention to it. All I just remember is that the U.S. team is like the best.
Definitely, yeah. I think 3 World Cups.
You think it's because they don't have any pressure?
I just think there's not enough competition.
Oh.
Not yet. Maybe like 10, 15 years, yeah. Then they'll be like Brazil.
No, I was gonna say like you think like one day the Women's World Cup and the Men's World Cup is gonna be like on equal level.
Maybe one
Like-
day down the
like,
road.
Everybody's like, oh, one World Cup this year, 1 World Cup the next. You know?
Yeah. Maybe one day down the road. But I don't see it yet. I'll
No,
root for it.
there's a big difference.
Yeah.
I remember this girl was telling me that girls play smarter
I
and guys play like more physical or something.
think so. I think it's probably less cynical.
Yeah.
Like not as much like diving.
I don't know. Damn. You're talking about Neymar? Yeah. I don't know. I think watch Brazil win because they don't have Neymar.
That's gonna happen too, I think.
Fuck it.
They're gonna lift the trophy.
Caesar, we're gonna win because we didn't bring Chicharito. The goat.
No, I'm not gonna call him the goat.
I'm just kidding. I feel like we're throwing the goat thing like around like nothing now.
Yeah, way too much. He's the CONCACAF goat.
Yeah. No, isn't that Hugo Sanchez?
I guess.
I don't even know.
Keylor Navas?
Caesar, I passed by Sandy Lane. Did you go there?
I went there, yes.
I was telling my brother that that's the goat of elementary schools.
It is the goat of elementary schools. If you didn't go there, you were trash.
It's funny because I've been calling everything I do the goat of whatever.
The goat toothbrush.
Yeah.
The goat shit.
I was like, when I visited Carlos last night, like he has a big home,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I made it to the hacienda, and then, and then he just laughed, and then I was gonna like go in his backyard, take a snap, and put like a bunch of goats, like like emoji goats or whatever. Like, here we are at the hacienda. But who's the GOAT for girls?
What do you mean?
Like, who's their Messi? Who's their Ronaldo?
There's this one. It was the what's her face? I think her name's Aria Hermberg. I think I'm mispronouncing it, butchering her name. But
Megan?
she won the no. She's from Norway.
Norway. Oh.
And she won the Ballon d'Or, like the first ever female Ballon d'Or.
Oh, okay.
Remember when that idiot like asked her to twerk?
Right?
Yeah, it was stupid.
That was dumb.
Yeah, but she's not playing the World Cup.
But she's not.
Yeah, she's not playing the
Because her
World Cup.
team's not there.
No, her team's there.
What?
But she's like at she's what is it? She's protesting the equal pay of like the men's and women's team.
So she just didn't go.
Yeah, but then like when she was protesting that, like Norway, like the whole federation's like, okay, we'll do it. Like the men decided to take a pay cut so the women and like men are on the same pay scale when they play internationally, and they thought that was gonna bring her back, and then she's like, no, I'm not going back. So, and everybody was like, why? You got what you wanted. Like even some of the U.S. players were just like, what are you doing? Yeah, so I don't know, but she is like the best player out of all like the women's soccer players.
Maybe she got mad about the Tory comment.
I mean, it's stupid. She did win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, man. Who says that shit? Like, he's an idiot. And you look like an idiot on TV.
So fourth rate French DJ.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's dumb.
But do you want to talk about Sari taking his cigarettes to Turin?
I saw that. People are saying it's a really good move. I don't know.
It's gonna be interesting.
Does he have the players he wants?
I don't think he does.
Is he gonna bring Jorginho?
That was my first thought. Like, is Jorginho coming? Is he coming in the same box as the cigarettes?
He's gonna be like, you up?
He's gonna talk to Chelsea like, hey, can you cancel his contract too?
Right?
Yeah.
They basically transfer feed a manager for $5 million. Isn't that funny?
I don't think it's the first time that happened though.
Who else got bought like that?
I'm trying to remember.
Because you can't sell your manager, right? Or can you?
I think you can. It's an asset.
Is that a player though?
I think the last time we were talking about transfer managers was like Poch.
To buy his contract to come to Madrid.
Like, yeah.
Or wherever.
Yeah.
Manchester United.
Maybe one day soon. But do you think he's gonna do good there?
I think so.
When I mean good, you think they're gonna win the Champions League?
He has to. You saw they want to bring Pogba?
Yeah, I've been seeing that too lately. I heard or I saw something that like Pogba was on like a tour of China and they were interviewing him random stuff and he said that like he liked his time at Man U, some good, some bad times, but that he's ready for a new challenge. He didn't say where, but just a new challenge.
So he wants to move.
It's either Madrid or
Juventus.
Juventus.
But how is Juventus a new challenge?
I don't think it's a new challenge. I think it's a step backwards.
If he goes to Juventus?
Yeah. The only thing he can prove there is to win the Champions League, and that's it.
So he should go to Madrid?
That's the only place he should.
What if he goes to Barcelona?
That's another option, too. Which I think would be a good option if he wants to. But it's got to be Madrid.
It makes sense to me.
So,
or should you go to Chelsea?
They're transfer banned.
Oh.
Like real deal transfer
ban.
Like
it's done?
Yeah.
What?
No players coming in for at least a year.
Nah.
No, for real.
Didn't they appeal it?
Yeah, and then they got slapped down, I think.
They just don't like the Russian money.
I don't know. What did they get transfer banned over?
I think they were signing young kids.
Oh.
Like under 18, I think. I think something like that.
Don't get in the Chelsea van.
Yeah. Oh, you saw also like they're gonna limit the number of loanees or something.
Oh yeah, I did see that like a while back.
Yeah. So that's like Chelsea's thing. Need to offload some players. They're probably gonna make a lot of money.
Probably are.
Yeah.
Man, there's only a couple players out in the loan system that I know of that Chelsea should keep. It's that one striker, Tommy Abraham. That's it. I really don't know anyone else. I feel like I used to know a lot of them.
Yeah. So Pogba to
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Yeah. No, you can't do it.
It's got to be Madrid.
Yeah, it does.
He has nothing to prove in Turin.
But did he prove himself in Manchester United?
He didn't, but it proved to me that he isn't the type of player to be the man. He's the type of player to support the man. Like, you know, be like a very important piece.
So he supported Mbappe?
Yes. It was Mbappe's World Cup.
That was funny. Would you call Griezmann the same thing?
Yeah, definitely. I think like as a supporting, like on a weaker team, yeah, he's really fun to like watch. Like he'll get the team to like third or second, but like he's not the man to like. If you're just relying on him to just take you to the next step, he's not. But if you're relying on him plus your other pieces to take you over the top, then yeah, definitely a good buy. Which I think he's a really good buy for Barcelona. Like he's that player that that can provide his own offense. That doesn't just rely on Messi to get into good spots.
So who's the man
for Man U?
Yeah.
The problem, unfortunately.
But he's not.
But he's not the man. He needs to be surrounded by good players.
So is Hazard the man?
Hazard is at Madrid?
Or just as a player?
Yeah, Hazard's the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's another one?
Ronaldo?
Yeah, obviously.
Messi?
Well, I don't know about Messi now.
I guess. Question mark. Mbappe?
Yeah, Mbappe. Is Neymar? I don't think so.
No, I need to see more of Neymar.
Bro, we've seen him for like 10 years.
Yeah. He could have been the man. And there was times where like, yo, he's the man. I'm trying to think.
Sane? No, what's his name? Mane?
No, I don't think so, no. That front three is like splits it a lot.
Kane?
No, I'm not going to say that. Because like considering they made it all the way to the finals without him.
Son?
No. I'm trying to think. Would you say Aubameyang is the man or Lacazette's the man?
No. Maybe Lacazette. But nah.
I'm trying to think. It's all like going away.
Right?
Yeah, now that I think about it.
Zlatan.
For LA Galaxy? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like
Carlos Vela for LAFC?
I guess. Nah, he's not. He's good there, but he's not.
I can't think of anybody but those like top players.
So it's very hard to find those kind of players.
Yeah.
Well, Alexis Sanchez was for us.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody. Nicolas Pepe for Lille?
Suarez? No, right?
No, not Luis Suarez. Not anymore. Not after this season.
Yeah, he went down.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to find those players.
Yeah. But he should definitely come to Madrid. He would be very important in that midfield.
So just for the midfield?
Yeah. I remember we were talking after Fast 5 on Thursday. I was like picturing or drawing the lineup. I'm like, how they would line up if they got Pogba.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't making any sense to me. Because like goalkeeper is Courtois. Your left center back is Ramos. Right, Varane. Left is Ferland Mendy. I think Marcelo's going to start at the start of the season, but Ferland Mendy is eventually going to overtake the position. And then it's Marcelo Carvajal. And then your defensive mid is probably Casemiro still. And then the midfield and like that middle area is where I kind of started like having trouble. So I'm like, do you start the two, Benzema and what's his face?
Hazard?
No, Jovic.
Oh.
But do you also start? But where do you put Hazard? Do you put him in the middle, right behind them, like in that false 9 role, or like the kind of Isco role? Because if you do, then I feel like Benzema and Hazard were getting each other's way. Because like a lot of the offense at Chelsea went through Hazard, and he does a lot of the kind of similar stuff to what Benzema does. He's not the main goal scoring threat, but he does do a lot.
But isn't he a winger?
Yeah. But I feel like he would kind of dip inside. But then if you do that, who's on your right wing? Asensio? I don't know.
Don't they kind of both like going in?
Yeah. But then I scrapped everything and I'm like, Kubo. He was a Barcelona player.
That's what I saw.
Yeah.
I never heard of him.
Either have I. He's the next Figo. They're going to throw a pig's head at him. The next Clásico. He's going to score an 89th minute winner. He's going to take off his shirt to do the
flex. Oh,
Do the Messi
oh,
thing?
the Messi thing. Dude, that was cool when he did it. Wait, he did that to Real Madrid, right?
Yeah.
And then Ronaldo did it back.
Yeah, but it was meaningless. They did it in like a Super Copa preseason tournament game.
Oh,
Like, what's the point?
wait, wasn't that just a Liga game?
That was a Liga game. Barcelona won that game.
Last minute, right?
Yeah, but Real Madrid won the league
Oh,
that year.
but what? So why did he celebrate like that?
Because it was a big game. Because I think if Madrid would have won that game, they would have ended La Liga right there. I think it would have been like a 7-point gap. But because Barcelona won, it was reduced to 1.
Hmm.
So like they were still in it. I think it took up until the last weekend to decide the title.
Oh,
It was a good title race.
yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good year in La Liga.
Yeah, I remember like everybody's faces were like, "Fuck, Messi scored." I remember like the whole team was just like, "Shit." Zidane was like, "God damn it." Ronaldo was even more like, "God damn it, him again."
What can I do?
Yeah. And it was last minute, so you can't even react.
No, it was done. But Madrid won La Liga that year
That's funny. All that celebration for nothing.
for second place, just to be Liverpool.
That's true. It's been boring though. Like,
There's been a lot going around, but it doesn't feel the same. Like, 'cause there's soccer on every single day, whether it be the Women's World Cup, the Copa America.
you think it's too
Gold
much?
No, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's not enough, but like it's like I don't want to say I don't care for it, but it just doesn't feel like the same.
Like the quality?
No, doesn't have the same atmosphere.
Hmm. Oh, storyline.
Yeah, storyline.
That's true.
'Cause like
I've completely shut off rumors. Like, from personally,
yeah,
like I see transfer video rumors. I'm like, I don't care.
yeah,
Because I'm just like, I could watch it and then get hopeful, or just watch like other teams get players, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't care because like, until it's like you said, once once I see it on their Instagram or their website, like all those rumors are shit.
yeah. I don't pay attention to transfer rumors. It's whatever.
But there are like a hopeful wish list.
Yes.
Like you want Pogba, right?
Last missing piece.
Really?
Yeah.
The Infinity Stones?
Yeah. Well, that'd be 6 players, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Jovic, Hazard.
Caesar Kubo's gonna outlast all of them.
I mean, technically he will because he's only 19.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad if he turned out to be really good. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a great buy for like
Yeah.
3 million euros.
Yeah. I agree.
That wouldn't be the worst thing ever. It just kind of surprised me that
Watch
they
him surpass Asensio.
he might.
You 3 million buys are like paying off.
Yeah, we shouldn't invest in big bucks. Just less than 5 million.
Yeah. No rumors for me.
Nothing. Anything else going on that you can think of?
No, it's like I don't care. Like if I was really into Copa America, I'd be watching it, but I'm not. And the Gold Cup's boring until like the final. And I don't keep track of the women's teams, so I don't really understand the storyline, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't really pay attention.
Mhm.
I only care about Arsenal stuff, but they're not playing till July.
When we go see them, it's a month away, Danny. About a month away.
A month and 2 weeks.
About
CJ, who do you want to see?
Hazard, Jovic, of course.
Kubo?
I kind of do want to see Kubo.
Would you be really chill?
I kind of want to see Kubo.
All right, better question. Which one of Real Madrid stars do you want to chill with?
Hazard seems like he's down to earth.
Is it the haircut?
I don't know. He seems like he's down to earth.
Like,
He just seems like he's cool. I feel like Sergio Ramos would be too intense.
he's that guy. He's like, chug it. Like,
Yeah.
He gives you like 10 shots.
Yeah. Oh, he got married apparently.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. It's all over the Spanish press.
Everybody's getting married.
Yeah.
Well, Seal got married. Ramos got married. Kolasinac got married.
Shout out to them.
Wait. Is Ronaldo married?
No, I think he just has a in a relationship with his like girlfriend, I guess.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
like 4 or 5 kids.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I heard that he wasn't invited to the wedding or something.
Really?
Or he didn't go. I don't know.
Whatever. I know Zidane didn't go.
Didn't?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They probably got other stuff to do.
True.
It's the summer.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I forgot.
Because they see each other every freaking day.
Yeah, like I'll just see you in July, bro.
Yeah. Congrats.
Thumbs up emoji.
Yeah.
In the Real Madrid WhatsApp group chat.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the wildest there?
Like of Madrid?
Yeah. I'm gonna let you know. I think Toni Kroos is probably a dick.
Maybe Casemiro.
Casemiro's probably funny.
Right?
Yeah.
Marcelo.
Yeah, no, Marcelo's probably it.
Yeah. Him and maybe Asensio. Because he's young.
Probably. I didn't mean that Toni Kroos is a dick. I mean he would just flame you. But it would appear that that he's a dick though.
Like arrogant?
Yeah.
But
He's probably cool.
yeah.
I feel like if I hung out with Sergio Ramos, I'd get a tat.
A tattoo?
Like that same night.
Oh. Maybe that's like the initiation.
Yeah.
You hang out with Ramos, you have to get a tattoo.
Like I'd be like, yo, what's up, Ramos? It'd be like 2 a.m. I'd be like, what am I doing here?
Nah, Sergio Ramos is probably a chill dude now. He stays home. His girl probably is like, where you at? Nah. With like, for Arsenal, I would chill with Aubameyang.
He seems really
Like,
cool.
yeah, him. Him and who?
Like I said.
Yeah, those two. I think that's about it, though. Who else is cool? Oh, like the younger players. Like Reece Nelson.
I hang out with the Wolby.
Wilby? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. He'd be cool.
You gotta hang out with the veteran just to learn from what they bring.
Maybe Leno.
Yeah, I guess.
We're about the same age, I think.
I don't know.
Just Aubameyang seems like the most fun.
Yeah, I feel like a wild night with him.
Oh, I was like, you know, there's this picture of Ronaldinho and Snoop Dogg, and I was like, can you imagine smoking with them too? What would they talk about?
Oh, what is it? I can't remember where I heard this, but I think it was because of the Gold Cup. But they were talking about Ronaldinho, and one of the guys was like, yeah. Oh no, I remember where it was from. It was from like a Women's World Cup podcast, and one of the players had a story that when he first played Ronaldinho, he was like, oh my god, I was so enamored by him. He was like, always had a smile. He was like so cool. I always liked that about Ronaldinho. And he said he told that story to like his teammates who were with the New York Red Bulls or something. But they were like later in their career, and they told him like, no. He doesn't always smile. His face is fucked up, so it always seems like he's smiling.
Damn. Damn, that's fucked up. No, he's always smiling.
Nah, he seems like a jovial dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems like a good time.
Definitely.
Yeah. I feel like he would start like dribbling, like if we're chilling.
Yeah.
Busts out a ball. He's just like,
Where'd you get that from?
or a hacky sack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chilling with Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
I heard he was a party animal.
He looked like it.
Yeah. He would dance on the field. He's the father of Lingard.
Shout out Lingard. And shout out Daniel James too.
Oh yeah. I don't know anything about this guy.
4 goals, 7 assists.
Is that good?
I think it is. He's the Pogba replacement they needed.
Yo, if they lose Pogba, that's a big hole.
I think that team will match their quality or the standards that they have right now. Europa League. If they miss Pogba.
So when Pogba went to Madrid or to Man U, were they already 6th place, or were they like 4th?
They were 5th, I think.
5th?
They were in Europa League that year. Because that was the year. What's his face? Mourinho won the Europa League.
Oh wait, so why did he go? Because like
Money.
that's a step down technically.
I think it's a storyline. It's probably people pressured him. He probably wanted it too. You know, it's a great story. Bring back Manchester United. Be the man to take them to glory again. You know.
He wanted to be the man.
Yeah. Not everybody.
Because
can be
like
the man.
looking at it now, it was a big step back to me. Because like Juventus is always like fighting.
You think if they had him, they would have won one of the Champions League?
Nah.
during his time he was at Man U.
Yeah, mate. Wait. Oh, if he had stayed.
Yeah, let's say he had stayed like these like past 3 years. Let's say he didn't move to Man U, but he stayed at Juventus. Do you think they would have won a Champions League?
I think they'd be closer. Wait, how close can you get though?
They made it to the finals at one. I think the year after they sold him.
Yeah, yeah, maybe because he was good depth. Him and Vidal were really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's like he went up and then he came back down, and now he's still down. But that's because of his team.
Yeah, I think it's weighing him down.
He doesn't want to wait for the rebuild.
No, but by the time the rebuild will be ready, if there is even a rebuild, he would be like past his prime.
Yeah.
He wants to win trophies.
Now.
Yeah.
So it's either Madrid, Bayern, or
It's either Madrid or Barca, I think.
Barca.
But I haven't heard Barca's name other than back in January.
Oh really?
Yeah. But it's got to be only those two options. That's the only step up.
Yeah.
You can't go to Juventus.
He could.
I saw a thing on ESPN and it said Man U's not worried about Juventus overcoming and taking Pogba. Like, they don't have the money.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, they're technically right.
Take out another loan.
Fire more Fiat workers.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, remember? I was like, oh no, never mind. I was thinking like, they used the Pogba money to get Ronaldo.
Yeah, they did.
So how are they gonna get Pogba?
Sell Ronaldo to Man U.
Nah, he's not gonna go there.
Nah.
That's a step down now.
They definitely step down.
That's weird.
Could you imagine next year Ronaldo in the Europa League scoring against Kazakhstan? I don't know.
I don't know. So all the step. So what's the step up now is to go to Man City and Liverpool?
I think so in the Premier League.
Hmm.
Like, if he goes to Chelsea, it'd be a weird sideways move. Spurs, weird sideways moves. Like, he could only go to Man City or Liverpool in the Premier League, but they don't really need him.
That's true.
I mean, I think if Liverpool somehow got Pogba, that would be I think that would take him over the top to win the league.
Really?
Yeah.
Champions League?
Again, Champions League again, because like, I think the only thing that was critical about the Liverpool team was they had no midfield, like a great midfielder. Like, Milner's good, Henderson's okay, Fabinho isn't really like a midfielder to pass the ball along. He just kind of sits back and absorbs the attacking. With Ronaldo, like, he's okay, but let's put Pogba there.
They basically used him to recover the ball, right?
Yeah,
That's it,
mm-hmm.
and then just pass to the sides.
Yeah,
Isn't that better though? Because you have two outlets to like attack.
Yeah.
Instead of like through the center, if they block your center, then that's it.
But if they had Pogba, then they had three outlets of attack. They go on the left, right, and
Oh, that's true.
then like, what are you gonna do that? And then, oh my god, I'm just dying for that team because it'd be Fabinho in the center, and then it'd be Pogba here, and then you get Milner for him to run back and forth.
The horse.
Because he's the GOAT. He really is the GOAT. If he wasn't British, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, Milner's so good.
No way.
He's good.
I feel like he's average.
No. If he wasn't English,
If he was Milner-inho.
no, if he was Spanish, man, he would be so good. People would love him. German, dang, you'd be like, man, it's another German midfielder, a machine out there. But because he's Milner, because he's English, nah, I'm on that Milner hype train. Milner for Ballon d'Or.
Caesar, you guys should sign Milner.
He's the only player to have won a Premier League and a Champions League
Really?
while playing for Man City and Liverpool.
Oh wow.
That's just a stat I just made up right now.
I think you're right.
Yeah. But that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, they're not gonna sell to a rival.
I'm just being stupid.
Yeah, but it would make sense,
Playing FIFA.
right?
Yeah.
That's Madrid right now. Y'all playing FIFA.
No, it's not. It's sensible buys.
Yeah, that's what you said, right? They're smart buys.
They're sensible.
I think Hazard's the only, I guess, FIFA buy. If you think about it.
I feel like Hazard's a FIFA buy.
Mhm.
Like, just like, fuck it. Let's get Hazard.
Yeah, but that's what Madrid does. So, nothing.
Yeah, I mean, they did follow the trend of, like, we poach the best Premier League player.
I told you.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else, Danny? I'm pretty much wrapped up about this week.
Yeah, it's been whatever. Gold Cup's okay.
Watch that Canada game.
For that one dude, Davies.
Yes. I'm just waiting for the Atuna hat trick again. Waiting for it.
When's the next game?
Wednesday.
Oh.
U.S. plays on Tuesday. Might check that game out.
I hope the USA is stepping up.
I just hope they reach the final.
Yeah.
You know, make it a competitive game.
That's what I want. That's all I want.
Yeah. All right.
Obviously want to win it, but
It's, what is it? For Mexico, it means nothing if they win, but it means everything if they lose.
yeah. they're gonna be like, but we didn't have Lozano and Corona and Chicharito.
We didn't have Chicharito.
We don't have that Argentina pressure, Caesar, so we're good.
I got nothing else to say, Danny. You?
No.
I think that's a wrap. Peace. We also have another pod coming out after this. It's the post-game reaction of the Mexico versus Cuba game. I know Mexico smashed them 7-0, but there's some interesting things to talk about. So check that one out too. All right. Peace for real.